السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. كما تعلمون أن قبل أكثر من أسبوعين أجرى الإعلامي العلماني المصري باسم يوسف لقاء مع إعلامي بريطاني شهير اسمه بيرس مورغان. وطبعا اللقاء عمل ضجة كبيرة جدا، وكان اللقاء عن بعد يعني، واستطاع باسم يوسف أن يوصل رسالة مهمة جدا للغرب، وبين لهم حقائق مهمة. وإن كنا لا نوافق باسم يوسف على فكره العلماني، ولكن من هذه الناحية نعم أجاد وقدم شيئا جميلا ومفيدا. صار بعد ذلك لقاء وجها لوجه قبل يومين تقريبا بين باسم يوسف وبيرس مورغان. بيرس مورغان وجه سؤالا لباسم يوسف وقال له: لماذا لا يوافق الفلسطينيون والعرب لا يوافقون على خروج أهل غزة من غزة إلى سيناء؟ لماذا لا يوافقون؟ لماذا هذا الرفض؟ فإجابة باسم يوسف أعجبتني حقيقة، سأشاركها معكم الآن وتشاهدون إن شاء الله المقطع. والرد كان مفحما حقيقة وجميلا جدا، واستطاع أن يوصل الفكرة بالأسلوب الذي يستخدمه الغرب، وهو عاش معهم كثيرا هناك. طبعا بالمناسبة أنا ما كنت أعلم أن باسم يوسف زوجته فلسطينية، يعني علمت بها مؤخرا، نبهوني الإخوة في التعليقات وكذا، علمت مؤخرا أن زوجته فلسطينية. كنت أظن يعني أنه قالها عن طريق الاستهزاء والسخرية أن زوجته فلسطينية، لكن تبين أن فعلا زوجته فلسطينية. وبالمناسبة يعني قبل أن أعرض المقطع، ما أحد يختلف، يعني عشان ما يطلعش كم واحد هكذا يعني يزايد وكذا ويقول أنت لماذا لم تنبه أن باسم يوسف علماني. أنا منبه عشرات المرات في منشورات لي على الفيس وفي حلقات لي على اليوتيوب، نبهت أن باسم يوسف شخص علماني وشخص سخر من مسائل كثيرة في الدين، ممكن تكون بشكل غير مباشر، يعني ممكن يسخر من حزب ولا جماعة وهو في الحقيقة يسخر من الإسلام، لكن يوهم المشاهد أنه يسخر من الحزب أو من الجماعة، لكنه في الحقيقة يسخر من الإسلام. فهذه النقطة لابد أن تتضح للجميع. لكن نحن ننشر كلام باسم لأنه قال كلاما صحيحا وجميلا، من هذه الناحية نوافقه نحن على الكلام الذي قاله. لكن هل نوافقه على فكره؟ لا، فكره منحرف، هو علماني ويصرح بذلك أنه علماني، وبرامجه كلها تدل على أنه علماني، وهذا فكر منحرف. لكن لا يعني هذا عدم إظهار أنه هو شخص أجاد في الحوار، استطاع أن يوصل رسالة مهمة للغربيين ورسالة في حقيقة المحتل هذا وماذا فعل في الفلسطينيين. تعالوا نستمع إلى الحوار معا.
Why is Egypt not taking Palestinians? Why does the Arab world want to constantly attack Israel without actually offering any place to go for the Palestinians? And what do you say to that?
That is exactly what Israel wants. And that is exactly what might actually starts Third War III. This is the war solution. These are Palestinians. These are their land. And then suddenly take them. Why? So they've been basically kicked around from their homes. And now another country should take them? You see what will happen? Imagine this. And because Israeli official has been talking openly about it. It's like, why don't they just go in Sinai? Why they go? You know what would happen? Those people are going to be pushed in Sinai. And with any population, 2 million people, they are living in refugee camp. What do you think will happen? Unrest, chaos. And then after a few years, the Western media will come with their cameras like, oh, look at those Arabs. Oh, they're killing each other. Oh, Israel is good that they got rid of them. And then they will go to the West Bank. And suddenly those 3.5 million people push into Jordan. The whole idea, why does Jordan take them? Why does Egypt take them? The same question. Europe has 44 countries. Why don't they take Israel? America has 50 states. Why don't they give them Florida? I mean, we seem to complain about Florida the whole time. Why don't they just give Israel? The whole idea was like, oh, you're Arabs, you're all the same. No. Israel morally corrupted the West like no other. I think the West will have a lot of time to recover, because for years, the West has been telling us, oh, look, we're liberal. We're all about human rights. All are equal. Adopt our values. And then suddenly, but you don't want to even to cease. You don't want to even tell Israel to stop.
Most independent studies of what happened have have concluded that it was almost certainly a militant stroke terror group inside Gaza, and they fired a rocket which landed in the hospital car park. In other words, it wasn't an Israeli airstrike.
So I have an issue with that because for 3 days before the attack, the priest and the patriarch of the hospital, because it's called the Baptist hospital, said that they have received multiple warning from Israel that they're going to hit the hospital. And then at the time of the hit of the hospital, one of the top aides of Netanyahu, he tweeted about like we hit the hospital, and then he deleted it, and then basically like Israel gaslighted the world.
But but that's why I said most independent.
No, that's not true. New York Times actually like just published something to prove that it was shot from Israel. And the thing is,
no,
okay,
they didn't though.
Okay, numbers.
They didn't.
Numbers.
Bاسm, that's not true.
Okay.
The New York Times has not reported that it was Israel.
No, they said
They haven't. That's not true.
over 10 years, Hamas launched 35,000 rockets into Israel.
And many failed.
They killed 69 people. And 25% military, only part of them were civilians. So over 10 years of 35,000 rockets, they killed 69. But in one strike, you want to tell me that these glorified firecrackers caused that kind of damage?
Yes, it looks like they did, yeah.
Okay.
If you are Israel, what do you do to get rid of those people who have shown the world that's exactly what they will actually do if they get the chance?
You know what I would do? I would give the Palestinians what they deserve. Terrorism is a virus.
Yes.
It's a virus.
I agree.
If a patient with a flu came to you and you're a doctor, how can you treat that patient? How do you treat as a doctor? How do you do?
Well, you're the doctor.
You give them nutrition, fluids,
Yeah.
and rest. So the immunity of the body gets rid of the virus on its own. If I received that patient with a flu and I took a sledgehammer, it's like, why are you not getting better? Do you think that patient will get better? No. You are weakening, you are making him worse. And I asked ChatGPT simple questions. Do Israelis deserve to be free? And you know what they tell me? Yes, Israelis deserve the right like any other people. And then I asked the same question. Do Palestinians deserve to be free? And you know what they tell me? It is complex. It is a sensitive issue.
Well, it's not complex. It's not sensitive. The Palestinian people should be free.
Yeah, but
And they
even the machines
let me
have-
finish. And they should have exactly the same rights
Yeah.
to freedom and freedom of expression and a way to lead their lives and to water and to power and to internet that Israelis have and we have here in America and we have back in my home country of the UK. And I want that for the Palestinian people.